We are going to do chapter number 10, rates, conversions, and ratios. In most of them, you are going to deal with these kind of terminologies in this chapter. So what does this mean and how this is going to help you? Like 12 months by 1 year and 60 minutes by one and one ticket by $50. How this is going to help you? Let me tell you. 12 months by 1 year. What do you mean by that? Both are same. 12 months by 1 year is equals to 1. Cross out 12 months, cross out 1 year. Both are same. We can do that, right? 60 minutes divided by 1. Both are same. You can cross out both and you can write 1, which means you are multiplying with 1, right? Yeah. Let's go. This is the basic knowledge you need to start up with. So here, this is the basic concept you need to know. This is all about conversion factors and cancellation. So what we do in this is there will be questions. The questions will be given in the format of some units, and they ask you in the format of some desired units. Let's say the question given in minutes, and they asking the answer in hours. This is what the questions will be. Okay. If this is the case, what we are going to do, like this minutes, and we will multiply this by 1 hour by 60 minutes. Do you understood? Like the question given in minutes, they asking answer in hours. And what we do here is to get that whatever there here minutes, we write that minutes here. We write it hour here because we need that. 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. Indirectly, we are multiplying with 1, right? So if I cross out this minute and minute, you will be end up with hours in answer, right? That's what this is all about, conversion factors and cancellation. So you see, we are starting with some units. We are getting some desired units, what we need, just like hour. For that, we are doing this part. And in some question, we are using this conversion factor, this one. So here, there will be multi-step conversion. They will give some units here. Let's say they're given in second, and then they asked answer in hour. What we do, we do something like we write it here second, so that we can cross out this. To write that second, you need to write in such a way that it must be balanced. So to balance it, we will write 60 second and 1 minute, which means this all together 1, right? Like if we cross out 1 minute and 60 seconds, both are equal. So we get 1, and you're multiplying with 1, which means this value is still in seconds, right?
Yes.
And now still you didn't got it. You need answer in hour. So what you do now, you have this second cancel out, and then you still have minute. What we write here, minute. So minute and hour relation, we write 1 hour and 60 minute. So 1 hour 60 minute means indirectly it's 1, I said you, if you cross out. And then you cross out this minute, you end up answering hour. So this is what this multi-conversion factors. While we're doing problems, you will be more familiar with those problems. Okay. This is what the basic concept you need to know before we start. So let's start with question 1. Just a second. Yeah. So question number 1. A bicycle manufacturer can produce 20 bicycles per hour. How many hours would it take the manufacturer to produce 320 bicycles? So we are going to, how do we know that we are in the chapter of, we are in the question of ratio, proportion, these things. Like that you can identify by seeing the units, repeated units, bicycle per hour and bicycles hours. Like repeated hours, which is a hint for you to identify that you have to use the thing what you're learning in this chapter. The conversion factor thing, like that. Okay, mister?
No.
So the question here is 320 bicycles will take how many hours? That equals to, the answer must be in some hours. So here, what all information we have? We have 20 bicycles per hour. 20 bicycles hour. But is this going to help us? Yes. This format. What does this mean? 20 bicycles equals to 1 hour. 20 bicycles, to manufacture 20 bicycle, that equals to, it will take 1 hour, which means if you cross out this two, you will get one, just like the way we did the previous concept, like 1 hour by 60 minutes or 60 minutes by 1 hour, it ends up with one, like 1 hour by 60 minutes or 60 minutes by 1 hour. So if we can cross out both and still the both values will be one, right? We can cross out both values and we end up with 1. In the same way, here you need to understand one thing: 20 bicycle per hour or hour by bicycle, both are same. Okay. What I will do is I am trying to put it into my convenience. I have the information this way, but I'm writing the information in other way, like multiplied by 1 hour divided by 20 bicycles. Why I'm doing like that? Why can't I take this way only? Then bicycles will be in the numerator. You end up with new bicycles only. You have to end up with hour, so that you can go with this way, so that you can cancel the bicycles and you end up like this. So what you got? 320. So the remaining part is 320 into 1 hour divided by 20. That equals to dash hours. So 0 cancel. 2 times 1, 2 times 16 is 32. So 32 hours is the answer. Okay. So don't get confused why I took 1 hour by 20 bicycles. I took in such a way that I can do cancellation easily. And we have a option to do that. Let me move to question. A box at the supermarket can hold 6 oranges each. So what does it mean? 6 oranges, it means 6 oranges each. I mean, one box. This is nothing but 6 oranges equals to box. You can use it like one box by orange, 6 oranges also. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now, each orange cost 20 cents. Orange is 20 cents. Given that supermarket has a budget of $540 to stock oranges. Budget is $540. How many boxes will the supermarket be able to fill? So here you need to understand one thing. This orange, 6 oranges. Let me write something here. 6 oranges, that equals to one box, which means you can write it as 6 oranges by one box or one box by 6 oranges. You can use anything according to your convenience. So I'll write it here. One box by 6 oranges. See here, you can send this to the side. I mean, transpose, it will be 6 oranges by one box or one box by 6 oranges. You transpose 60 oranges. It is completely up to you which one you want to use. In the same way for the next one, I mean, one orange equals to 20 cents. That's what they said here. 6 oranges, I mean, sorry, each orange costs 20 cents. One orange equals to 20 cents. So here orange by 20 cents you can use, or 20 cents per orange you can use. Okay, both are same. Why we are writing? If you cancel out this, you get 1. We use all these things to solve by using conversion factor method. So what we do, the main thing what they given, $540 to stock oranges. That is the budget. $540. And how many boxes will the supermarket be able to fill? How many boxes? He need answer in boxes. The given question is in dollars. He need answer in boxes. So what I'm going to do is, here we have answer in what? Dollars. So this dollars, we have to first convert it into cents. So how can we convert that into cents, mister? What is the relation we know about cents? Can we able to multiply that with something like by, it is in dollars, so I'll put dollar below so that I can cancel out. $1 equals to 100 cents. And what we multiplied with? We multiplied with 1, because if you cross out this 2, you multiplied with 1, you still remained with the same thing. I'm moving with, now I moving in such a way that the denominator and numerator should match, so that I can cross out. And now after crossing out, I'll be end up with cents. So what relation I know like about the cents from the question? Check it.
Check it out.
What do I need to take? Do I need to take this one? No, don't watch. Listen. Do I need to take this or do I need to take this? I will take, I'll
The
just write
second.
this cents thing first because I want to cancel that cents because I don't want answer in cents. I want answer in boxes. So I'll just keep cents. So which is suitable for me? The first one. I'll write one orange equals to 20 cents. Now cents also gone, dollar also gone, and we ended with oranges. So focus on oranges. How can you cross out orange? How can you cancel orange? What you have to use to cancel it? So here we have some information. 6 oranges equals to one box. So I will just randomly write here first oranges because I can cross out this. So what in one box equal to 6 oranges? I'll go with this box equal to 6 oranges. Now I can cross out these oranges, and I can cross out this cents, and I'll cross out this dollar. I ended up with box 540 into 100 by 1 into 1 by 20 into box by 6. So that will be 540 into 100 into 1 into box divided by, we can write box better. Let's cross out here itself. It's better to cross out to expand. 0 cancel. So 2 is there. 2 times 1, 2 times 5, and 6 times 1, 6 times 9 is 54, 6 times 0 is 0. So 90 into 5 boxes, 90 into 5 boxes. So that will be 9 5 45, 450 boxes will be our answer. Okay,
Okay.
it's 450. You always need to target the first and last units, and you keep on move in such a way that you are getting your desired units. I'll just show you something. This is what we are using. In the first problem, we use this. And in the second problem, we started with linking units to get a desired units. Okay, this is multiple conversion factor thing we are using it. Done. Just a second. I can travel 1 mile in 1 minute and 15 seconds. 1 mile in 1 minute and 15 seconds. At this rate, how many miles can the car travel in 1 hour? So they're asking us to find how many miles. They given 1 hour. So here you need to understand that the units are repetitive, like hour. I mean the time thing is repetitive and mile is repetitive. So you can understand that you have to use conversion factor method, and you can clearly understand they're given in minutes and you need it in hours. This is one thing that where it helps you to get an idea that here I have to use conversion method thing. Repetitive units, focus on that. And then
Okay.
they given 1 hour here. 1 hour they given, and they need answer in miles. Here is the miles. 1 hour. So 1 hour, and the thing here it is in 1 hour, 1 minute and 15 seconds. Here they given in 1 minute 15 second. 1 mile. 1 mile it equals to time 1 minute 15 seconds. If I convert this, 1 mile equals to 60 second and 15 second. You have to keep all in one unit, maybe in minute, maybe in second. That helps you to.
Oh,
So what I will do, 1 mile that equals to 75 seconds now. So which means you can use according to your need this one. So here it is in hours, you need in miles. So how can you cross out miles? What do you know about 1 hour? You know that 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. I just wrote directly this one, and then I formed this one numerator. Why? To cross out denominator. In that way I'm moving ahead. So now I want to cross out minutes because you already crossed out hour and hour. You still have minutes. To cross out minutes, you just write down the minute thing in the denominator. Now you cross out denominator. But how can you can cross out this and this, but you still be left with something, because if you write something, you need to balance. 1 minute equal to 60 seconds, right? So now you need to cross out this second thing. How can you cross this second thing? This minute, you can cross out hour, you can cross out minute, but you still left with second, but you need to left with miles. So for getting that, what do we do now? We use this information. 1 mile equal to 75 seconds. So I'll write it like this: 1 mile per 75 second. Why? 1 mile is same as 75 seconds. Both are same. So what I'm doing, I'm going to just write
Where did this 75-second come from?
75 seconds, 60 seconds, 15 seconds. This came from here. 1 minute and 15
Oh,
seconds, which is nothing but 75 seconds. So I'm writing here 1 mile by 75 seconds. I'm moving in such a way that I can keep on cancel the units. I'm just focusing on the first one and then I cross out. And what I left with minute. And then I crossed that and I left with second and I crossed out second. I reached my thing. I mean the desired unit what I need. So what all remaining from the beginning? 1 into 60 by 1 into again 60 by 1 into 1 divided by 75. So you can use calci and tell me what's the answer quickly. This is 1 mile by 75. It's just 120 divided by 75, which is equal to 1.6.
20 point blah 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 something something.
No, 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 not 120. I just added by mistake. 16 to 63,600 divided by 75, which is equals to 48 miles. This is going to be 48 miles. Done?
Done.
Now, Tom drives at an average speed of 50 miles per hour. 50 miles per hour. Which expression represents the number of hours it will take Tom to drive 5x miles at this speed? So, which expression represents the number of hours it will take Tom to drive 5x miles at this speed? So there are what they said, how many represent the number of hours. We need answer in hours and they given 5x miles they given to us, right? They did not given hours to us. That's what they're asking us to find, number of hours. And how can we get this? We know some information from this. What is this? 50 miles per hour. 50 miles equals hour. We can write it as hour by miles also. So I'm writing this as 1 hour by 50 miles. I'm just moving in such a way that I can cross out this miles and miles. And I end up with hour. So 5x into 1 by 50 hour. So 5 times 1, 5 times 10. So that will be x by 10 hour. X by 10 hour, which is option A. So I just want to tell you about this. They given 50 miles per hour. What does it mean? 1 hour equals to the average speed is 50 miles. I mean, we can consider this as 50 miles per hour. We can use it as hour by 50 miles. You can use in such a way that which will end up your solution in the desired units what you want. Let's move with another question. Just a second, let me take a pen. Yeah. So to prepare for class, Mr. Chu has to print a number of booklets with P pages per booklet. What he said? P pages per booklet. Let's say P pages per booklet. If every 5 pages cost C cents, 5 pages cost C cents. Or else in the reverse also you can write whatever the way you need it. Okay. He spends a total of D dollars. How many booklets Mr. Chu print in terms of PCD? He spent a total of D dollars. Let's say D dollars. And he need answer in what? PCD. I'll just keep this here. You need answer that PCD in terms of PCD. So we have D dollars. How can we use this information to cross out dollars? But there is no such a thing. It's a basic thing that we are going to use. $1 is equals to 100 cents. Like you can cross out this 100 cents and $1, which is still 1. If you multiply with 1, you get same thing again. So now you have this cents thing. What do we do now here is we use this information. 5 pages per C cents. 5 pages per C cents. Why? So that we can cross out this cents. Now you ended up with pages. Now we want to cancel out this pages also by using this information. But it is given in pages in the numerator. What we do this one, we turn it into one booklet equals to P pages. Okay,
Yeah.
just a second. So now what I am going to do is I am going to multiply it by P pages must be in the denominator so that we can cancel out. So P pages in the denominator and booklet will be on the top. Why I am writing like this? So that I'll end up my answer in PCD. Okay. And how
Okay.
many booklets they said. So we will get booklet also. We cross out this dollars, dollars, cents, cents, pages, pages. So what you remained with? D multiplied by 100 by 1 multiplied by 5 by 1 multiplied by booklet by P. So 100 into 5 is 500. 500 D by P booklets. Is that clear here? Here I just didn't draw this. This is C cents. C cents, not only cents. So here I'll be getting C. So D 100 5 by C booklet by P. So our answer will be ending with 100 into 5, which is 500. 500D by CP booklets. Is that clear, mister?
Yeah.
Just a second. Now, what is this ratio? Ratio is represented in this format like 5 is to 2 or 5 to 2 or 5 by 2. All of them we consider it as ratio only. These three formats we consider it as ratio. Most of the questions prefer to give question in this format. They'll give 5 to 2 and they give question in some word format like 5 number of cars to the 2 number of trucks. Like you need to understand that question is belongs to ratio. Yeah. They're saying the ratio of 5 is to 2 is equal to 10 is to 4. Like if you multiply with 2, you get 10 is to 4. That's what they're saying. You can do like that, multiplied by 2, 3. But finally, the reduced format of that ratio is 5 is to 2 only. In this contact ratio, 5 is to 2 means for every 5 cars, there are 2 trucks, which means for every 7 vehicles, there will be 5 cars, and for every 7 vehicles, there will be 2 trucks. That's what this means. Okay. So ratio is something that a kind of quantity of division in a bit of improper proportion kind of thing. Okay. Sometimes maybe equal also. We can still call 50 is to 50 same ratio like that. So now here just before we did a concept where it involving conversion factors with normal format, like I mean no square and cube things, but here the conversion involves square or cubic units. How to deal with that? It's just exactly same. You need starting units. I mean you already have starting units, you need desired units. What you do is here you have a square, so you just write your unit thing like the ways, let's say 60 minute by 1 hour. Here hour square or something like, not hour square, definitely it's not hour square. Just a second. Let's say it is meter square, so you can write it as something like 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter. This is the idea we have. What you do, you just square it both, which means indirectly you are squaring 100 centimeter square and 1 meter square. 100 centimeter square is nothing but 10,000. If you have any confusion, you better do whole square, and in the next step meter square, and then 100 centimeter by 1 meter and 100 centimeter by 1 meter, so that you can cross out this meter square, meter square. Got it?
Yeah.
The difference between the previous one and this one is just we are putting a square so that we can match up the units. Okay. So that's how we get the desired unit. If it is a cube, we do it by whole cube. We do it by whole cube. That means you're here. What does it mean? If you're multiplying with square, means 100 centimeter into 100 centimeter divided by 1 meter into 1 meter. 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter, 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter. Everything crossed out, and which means you're indirectly multiplying with 1 with this one. Got it? We are moving in a way such that whatever we do, we are doing in a balanced way to approach our desired units. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go to the question number 6. So here certain beach has an area of 87,412 square feet. Okay, area and square feet. What is the area in square meters of this beach? Use 1 meter equals to 3.28 feet. They mentioned 1 meter equal to 3.28 feet. They're asking us to find what is the area in square meters of this beach. What information do we have to take? A certain beach has an area of 87,412 square feet. This is what they given in the question. We need area in what? Square meters. The answer must be in meter square. And what all information we have? 1 meter.
One is 3.28 feet.
Yes. So here it is in meter and it is in feet. I mean, let's say 1 meter by 3.28 feet we will use. I multiply by 1 meter 3.28 feet. But if you forget that the unit is normal and you continue like this, you end up with one answer and that answer will be readily available in one among them. Mister, so here you need to be careful. Here it is in square. You just wrote it in a plain format. I mean only power as 1, exponent as 1. If you do this calculation and you move ahead, whatever the answer you get, that will be readily available for you. Like 8741. If you just do this one, if you forget that this is in square and you did not convert it, and you will do like this, 87,412 divided by 3.28 meter will be there. If you cross out this and this, if you do this calculation, if you do this division, you get what? Can you just use your calculator and tell me?
26,650.
26,650, which is option C. To get you trapped, they will definitely put that option. But that is incorrect. Got it?
Good.
What you have to do, instead you just have to do this square, so that what happens, 87,41 feet square multiplied by 1 meter square. Now you got meter square, 3.28 feet into 3.28 feet. Or else if you get confused, I'll just write 1 meter into 1 meter. So 1 meter into 1 meter. Now what you do, 87,412, just a second, feet square multiplied by 1 meter square and divided by 3.28 into 3.28. If you multiply, you're going to get 10.784 feet square. So you just cross this feet square and feet square. Just put this value in the calcia and tell me what's the final answer.
I just told you, right? 2,650.
No, that's not the answer. 87,412 divided by 10.7584. It will be 8125.
So it's option B.
8125 meter square. 8125. Had you understood the way how I went? If you just forget about this square, then done. You will be getting some other answer and that will be available in the option.
Why did you?
Sorry, are you clear about why I did square here?
Because you did there square, that's why you're doing here as square.
Yeah, in the previous question, let's say this is not their square, we won't do square. We will cancel out feet. Why we are doing square? So that we can cross out feet square. Got it? That's what I taught you, right? In just before concept here. Desired unit square thing. Conversion factor involving square and cube units. Are you clear about this?
Yeah.
Just check it. I'll move to the next question, mister.
Yeah, please move ahead. Go ahead.
Yep. So the speed of an object is 210 inches per second. What is speed in feet per minute? And the given 1 foot equals to 12 inches. What here, the speed of an object is 210 inches per second. 210 inches per 1 second. What is the speed in feet per minute? They're asking the answer in feet per minute. But the question is in inches and second. And you also have information about 1 foot equals to 12 inches. You want to cross out this inch. So what you do here? Here we have information 1 foot equals to 12 inch. Now you can cross out this inch problem is solved. But you still have this second. You got feet. Numerator is okay. But what about the denominator? Denominator is in seconds. So I will write 60 seconds in the top. I will write second cross out, but you need to get answer in minute. So the relation will be 60 second by 1 minute. 1 minute 60 second is same, which is we are multiplying with 1, and we can cross out this and we end up with minutes in the denominator as our final answer. So now what we do, we just cross out this inch, and we cross out second, we have feet and minute. So 210 by 1 multiply by 1 feet by 12 multiply by 1 minute. On solving this, what do we get? Just solve it. 210 divided by 12 will be how much? Quick.
17.5. Option A.
Just a second. We need to show the answer in feet and minute.
It is saying option C, but you're saying option A.
Yeah. Somewhere we did a mistake. Just a second. I just forgot this 60. It's not 1. So that's what I forgot. So the 60. You see, even if you forgot 60, that option is available for you. So we need to be careful when multiplying it. So just multiply that. So 12 ones, 12, 5, 60. 210 into 5, 25 5, 105. So the answer will be 1050. 1050 feet minute. Sorry.
But how?
I just before we took 1 here. I forgot 1 here. It's 60, right? Yeah, that's what I took that 60 here. Okay.
Oh, like that. Okay.
Just a minute. Yep. Just 1 second. So a rocket has 360 gallons of fuel left after 2 hours of flight. After 2 hours of flight, fuel left equals to 360 gallons. Only 100 gallons after 6 hours of flight. So after 6 hours of flight, fuel left equals to 100 gallons. On average, it burns n gallons of fuel for every hour. Where n is the constant, what is the value of n? They are asking n value. So they said on average, it burns n gallons per hour. N gallons per hour. What is the n? What does it mean? They're asking us to find the average value. If you find the average, you'll get the n value. What is average? How to get the average? Actually, fuel left in 6 hours, 100 gallons left. After 2 hours, 360 gallons left, which means in 4 hours, 260 gallons is consumed, right? So rocket burns, what I'll write is rocket burned, that will be, where is that? Gallons. 360 minus 100 gallons by 6 hours minus 2 hours. Like I'm just taking the remaining part, like how much it burned actually. That will be 260 by 4 gallons per hour. So n will be the 260 by 4. If you cross out, if you do some, what do you say that? Simplification part, you will be getting 4 times 1. 4 times 6 is 24. 20 is remaining. 5. 4 times 5. So the answer is 65 per hour. Done. I just took how much rocket burned. It burned 260 gallons of fuel in 4 hours. How do I know 4 hours? From 2 hours to 6 hours, it is 4 hours. Okay?
Yeah.
Yep. So Min Young bought croissants and bagels for a breakfast event. The ratio of the number of croissants she bought to the number of bagels she bought was 3 to 4. If Min Young bought 72 bagels, how many croissants did she buy? Yeah, mister, just a second. Yes. So Min Young bought croissants and bagels for a breakfast event. The ratio of the number of croissants she bought to the number of bagels. Croissants 2. The number of bagels she bought was 3 to 4. 3 by 4. We are just always trying to write in fraction format, which helps us to do calculation better. Sometimes they give like 3 to 4, 3 is to 4, 3 by 4. We already discussed. That's all the formats of ratio, right?
Yeah.
If Mignon bought 72 bagels, they are telling bagels. How many croissants did she buy? So, what idea do you have? It's just basic cross multiplication. 3 by 4 that we equate to, or else better I'll write croissant by bagels that equals to Mignon bought 72 bagels and we don't know what about this croissant. We consider it as X value and we just do it, or else we can still do this part. What is that? Conversion factor method also we can use. So here what we do, 3 croissants by 4 bagels multiply by, what we can do here is we just need to cross out what? Bagels. So we just put that 72 bagels here and we do the calculation part, we get the croissants. Can you just do that calculation and tell me
Yes.
quickly?
54.
Yeah, that will be our answer. Just a second. 72 bagels, and we need. I just did the way how I went. I just take this 1 second. I'll just try to do it in the conversion factor method. So they're given us 72 bagels. If Mignon bought 72 bagels, how many croissants did she buy? Dash croissant, sorry. So 72 bagels we have. So we have to cross out these bagels and we need to get croissants. So what do we have? We have this part. I mean, three croissants by 4 bagels. Do you agree with me? So now bagel cancel. If you do that part, you will get 54 croissants. 4 times 1, 4 times 1 and 4 times 8. 18 3 is 54. How much it is? Is it 54 only? 18, 18, 18. Yes, it is 54 croissants. Okay.